It's Charlene Williams from DigiMark, your freelance social media strategist. With a love for SEO, scroll-stopping content, and ChatGPT-powered clarity. Today, you're not just watching, you're co-writing with me. We're diving into Chapter 4 of my book, SEO and Social AI Mastery. Future-proof your brand with ChatGPT and smart content strategy. We'll break down what still works in SEO. Spoiler, it's not keyword stuffing and hoping for the best. I'm giving you real-time strategy, smart content prompts, and actionable takeaways. All with help from Pixel, our pink glasses wearing mascot of marketing magic. So today we've got some live goals. Live goals would be we need 10 new subscribers and hit our first fan club milestone. Drop 3 exclusive SEO tools just for subscribers. Q&A time at the end for the real audits or SEO chat. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper. So what does that mean? So if you want to go a little bit deeper, join my fan club or subscribe during this live. You'll unlock replay links, VIP prompt packs, and early access to new frameworks. Get shoutouts, badges, and access to sub-only chats. So let's write, learn, and grow together. The CW DigiMark. Drop a heart if you're ready to start Chapter 4. So let me know, are you ready to start Chapter 4? So let's send out a flare quickly for more people to join. Please send the flare. Here's that one. Let's get started. So we're starting with Chapter 4 today. Chapter 4 is what still works in SEO. And I've got a little snippet here. So the algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. Be the best answer. Let me write that down for you. Where's my chat? Here's the chat. There we go. So the algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. Be the best answer. Let's add that. Let's add a source here. I'm adding this as a source, not a source. Tell me, how was your weekend? Who wants to tell me how their weekend went? Who had a good weekend? Font, middle. Let's make it this blue. The source. Here we go. Let's see if we can see it. Text. There we go. Smaller. Okay. There we go. The algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. Be the best answer. So let's get writing. First heading. The myth that SEO is dead. Now, show of hands, who thinks SEO is dead? That will be heading 3. The myth that SEO is dead. Who agrees with me? Who thinks or who disagrees with the statement? So let's have a chat about that. I just want to create the image. I'm going to put here, just for in case the images don't, there we go. In case it doesn't create quick enough. Let's write here. Every time Google launches an update, someone on social media shouts. What do they shout? SEO is dead. So let's clear this. Let's clear up if SEO is dead. Here we go. Let's clear this up. SEO isn't dead. Lazy SEO is. Put that in the chat for us. So, SEO isn't dead. Lazy SEO is. Who agrees with that? Here's what's true. First thing, just want to make this a bullet points. There we go. So here's what's true. Keyword stuffing is dead. Okay. Let's write this down here. Keyword stuffing is dead. Secondly, thin generic content is dead. We've got thin generic content is dead. And thirdly, trying to game Google is definitely dead. There we go. To game Google is definitely dead. Hey, who has some questions? Computer's very slow today. Oh, come on. Why is nothing working? There we go. So trying to game Google is definitely dead. Okay. What still works and works better than ever is high quality, intent-driven, optimized content that answers real questions from real people. On to the next one. Any questions thus far? The next heading is SEO is still about visibility and trust. That's heading 3. SEO is still about visibility and trust. So Google's mission hasn't changed. It still wants to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Who agrees with that? So Google's mission hasn't changed. It still wants to organize the world's information and make it universal, accessible, and useful. Let me put this into here, my text. Let's change this text around. I'm making so much going on here. Okay, one thing at a time, Charlene. Let's type one thing at a time. There we go. Apply. I will also put it into the chat over there. This I want to make into a quote in the book. Why am I struggling so much? What's going on here? Pop in the comments if you have any questions and we will talk about it. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is, so if your content helps, educates, is organized and accessible, comes from a credible source, Google still wants to rank it. The trick is knowing how. So let me read that again. So if your content helps, educates, is organized and accessible, and comes from a credible source, Google still wants to rank it. The trick is knowing how. Now, who knows how? Who wants to put in the comments for me? How? Okay. This takes us to the next heading. This is heading 2. What still works in SEO 2025 edition? So we say that's heading 2. Bold that. Okay. Let me pose this question at the top here. Oh, it takes forever to do anything on this computer. Righty then. Well, husband's back from gym. That means my internet is not going to work. Let's put that there. What still works in SEO? Who would like to let me know what they think still works in SEO? There we go. Okay, so we have a number list. First thing is topical authority. Okay. Is search intent alignment. Thirdly is quality backlinks still matter. I just want to do this. Topical authority. Number 2 is search intent alignment. Number 3 is quality backlinks still matter. Number 4, we've spoken about EEAT, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. Number 5 is long-term content structured for scanners. Number 6 is core web vitals and page experience. So let's talk about these 2025 editions. Okay. So the first one we said is topical. Make a highlight. Here we go. So topical authority. What is that? Oh, I needed. Okay, I just want to put here that I want to put an image in here. C, Control V. Okay. Authority. Rather than writing about 50 random things, become known for 3 to 5 deep topics. So what do you think your 3 to 5 deep topics would be? Let me know your industry. What is your industry, and what do you think is your 3 to 5 topics? Let me know in the comments what you think your topic is. Okay. With me, if you're Charlene Williams at CW DigiMark, your topical pillars might be. So, I will tell you what my pillars would be. Just want to make this into a bullet list. So my topics will always be SEO for freelancers. Okay. Using ChatGPT for content, personal brand building, and AI tools for marketers. Okay, so those will be my topical pillars. What are your topical pillars? Let me know, please, and let's chat about those. Okay. And what is the goal with these topical pillars? The goal, clustered, focused content around your area of expertise. Okay. What will be why this is your goal? Cluster, focused content around your area of expertise. Okay. Now 2. Search intent alignment. What is it? Not all keywords. Let me do them. Search intent alignment. Not all keywords mean the same thing. Let's say someone searches, best AI tools for content creation. They're researching. Or buy AI content planner. They're ready to purchase. So what they are searching is what their intent is. So that is what we are looking at. We are looking at the intent of what the people are searching. Are they looking for research purposes or are they ready to purchase? Okay, so that is something that you need to consider when doing content for yourself. I just need to, my Notion is a bit slow today. Just give me a second. While we do that, I would like to know what your content pillars are. What is your business and what is your content pillars? Let me know in the comments and let's chat about those. I just need to update here. So I just rebooted. We're talking about search intent alignment. Not all keywords mean the same thing. A little bit better. Let's say someone searches for best AI tools for content creation. So they are doing research. Buy AI content planner. They buy an AI content planner. They are ready to purchase. Okay. Good SEO isn't just about ranking. It's about matching the right keyword to the right page. Who agrees or who disagrees with that? Let me write it in here. Good SEO isn't just about ranking. It's about matching the right keywords to the right page. So I'm going to write it at the top here as soon as my source picks up that it is. I need to change the wording. There we go. Apply. There we go. Okay, so what's next? So we said good SEO isn't just about ranking, it's about matching the right keywords to the right page. And there are 4 types of search intent. Who knows what the 4 types of search intents are? I actually want to create a image here. I'll wait until someone answers me. Well, I can't wait forever, hey? So the 4 types of search intent is informational. What is SEO? So when people search, they are searching for information. Navigational, CW DigiMark blog. So that is they want to be navigated. Google needs to navigate them to my blog. Transactional, when they say hire a ChatGPT consultant, they are ready to hire me as their consultant. So they're asking Google for my services and they're ready to do a transaction with me. Commercial investigation. They are wanting to know best content AI tools 2025. Commercial investigation. Okay, let's have a look here. Now we're going to go to third one, and that is quality backlinks still matter. So let's talk about quality backlinks that still matter. Google still uses backlinks as a trusted signal. But today is about, what do you think today is about? Today is about relevance over volume, editorial links over directories, authority over spam. So how do we get these backlinks? So I get backlinks by publishing guest blogs, being interviewed on podcasts, sharing original insights on LinkedIn, and creating high-value content others want to reference. Okay, questions. Let me read this again for you. So, how do we get backlinks? We get backlinks by publishing guest blogs, being interviewed on podcasts, sharing original insights on LinkedIn, and creating high-value content others want to reference. Now we're going to go to number 4. EEAT, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. Okay, just want to... So what does this mean? Do you remember when we spoke about EEAT last week? So what does experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust mean? Let me do this. Just want to do another highlight here. So, introduced in Google's quality rater guidelines, EEAT is essential. You boost EEAT. Now, how do you boost your EEAT? You boost it by citing experience in your niche, like case studies, what I learned, content, showing credentials, testimonials, and client success. Okay? And publishing consistently under your name or your brand. Avoiding AI fluff, bring human insight into AI generated content. Okay. Number 5 is long form content structured for scanners. Now, what does this mean? Let me just do a highlight there to put this in here. So long form content structured for scanners. Content that ranks in 2025. What do you think that would be? Content that ranks is often 1,000 to 2,500 words. Uses clear headings, bullets, summaries, and internal links, and features original insights and solid on-page SEO. But don't write long just to be long. Write useful. Use ChatGPT to outline, then infuse your unique experience. And then lastly would be core web vitals and page experience. Do a little highlight there. So, core web vitals and page experience. Google rewards fast, mobile-friendly websites. So what do you need to focus on? Loading speeds under 2.5 seconds. Mobile responsive design. Minimal layout shift. No jumpy pop-ups. And HTTPS encryption. Okay. What type of tools should you be using? So use tools like Google Page Speed Insights, GT Metrics, Search Console's Core Web Vitals Report. Now what I use is Ubersuggest. If you are not new here, you know that I use Ubersuggest from Neil Patel, NP Digital. Okay. The next thing that we will be talking about is SEO is less about ranking tricks, more about being worthy of ranking. Okay. Put this in here. It's heading 3. Just to be heading 3. And I want it bold. Okay. Let's do a little snippet here. Here we go. And I would like to add an image here. So SEO is less about ranking tricks, more about being worthy of ranking. So, are you worthy of ranking? I've got a bit of an audience here today. My husband just came back from gym. My daughter hasn't gone to school. Oh, That's why my framework at CW DigiMark always starts with, are you creating the best possible resource for your ideal client? Oh, and the guinea pigs they also want some food. Hey, Gingins, you want some food, boys? Let's make this into a quote. Are you creating the best possible resource for your ideal client? No, that's not what I want to do. Go away. No, undo. No, go away. Okay. A moment. I will fix my mistake here. Do a quote. Why is it not giving me a quote? Okay then. Okay, to do a bunch of undos quickly. Just hold up. Translate. Where's my undo here? No, I don't want the suggestions. Take the suggestions out. There we go. I fixed my mistake. Okay, let's carry on. If there's any questions this far. Okay, let me read this again. So SEO is less about ranking tricks, more about being worthy of ranking. That's why my framework at CW Digital always starts with, are you creating the best possible resource for your ideal client? Because if the answer is yes, and your page is technically sound, Google wants to show it. I would like to do a little small case study here today. Okay, let me just do a little snippet here of a case. It's heading 3, and then I would like to do an image for that later. Okay, so the case study that I will be talking about here is the client. Okay, a Pinterest manager. Okay, what is this client's problem? Blog traffic flatlined after 2023 helpful content update. And what's the fix that I helped with is I rewrote the blogs with actual client examples and step-by-step visuals. Removed outdated posts and added interlinking. Optimized for search intent, example, how to use Pinterest for Etsy shops. And what was the result of these changes I helped make? The result was a 200% increase in organic traffic over 90 days. Okay, that is quite a increase. I would like to actually I've got to actually create an image for that too, showing the increase. So now let's take action. Guinea pigs are happy today. So here's an action plan for you. CW DigiMark action plan for chapter 4. Firstly, we're going to audit your latest 3 blogs. I want to take action. After that, I want to put an image. Okay. We're going to audit your last 3 blog posts or articles. So in here, you're going to then decide, are they built around focused topics? So you will need to say yes or no. So I want to insert here a yes or no blog. So we want do it as a to-do list. So yes or no. Okay. You're going to ask yourself, do they match a clear search intent? Same concept, yes or no. And then you're going to ask yourself, are they structured for scanners? Yes or no. Then we are going to do is choose one post to rewrite using the EEA principle. Okay, that is, let me give you you're going to write down in the book what post you are choosing to rewrite. Okay, and then thirdly, identify 3 high authority blogs in your niche. Reach out to one with a guest post or a quote offer. Okay. In the book, you will then be able to identify these 3. Okay. I'm going to let you write that down in there, and you will be able to identify the 3. And here we go. And then we will go on to our next chapter. So we will then today we can actually write chapter 5 together. How's it doing that now? Okay. 2 curries. That needs a new computer. There we go. Mix everything. Yes. So, next chapter. It will be Chapter 5, Technical and On-Page SEO. So with Chapter 1, does anyone have any 4, does anyone have any questions with Chapter 4? See if I've generated some images here. Okay, so we started with the myth that SEO is dead. And have you learned, do you think SEO is dead? So let me put that image in here. Let's upload. I'm going to upload it onto the next image that I wanted to create was. What still works and works better than ever is high quality intent driven, optimized content that answers real questions from real people. Okay, I just want to create an image for that. Let's see it. Let's change my image here. Doing that. Let's do a quick flare too. Sorry, this takes a little bit long. I don't know why. Internet connection. Oh, golly gosh. My internet's connected. So ask questions. We started with today's chapter 4. What still works in SEO? The algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. But be the best answer. Okay, let's use the play now. So we're going to be the best answer. And I would like to update. You can only use a flare once per live. Oh, okay. I would like to change this image so you guys can see something different for a change on here. All right, there we go. So, algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. Be the best answer. I think we can start with chapter 5. How do you guys feel about that? So today, now let's go to chapter 5. I'll go a little bit down here. Take action. Chapter 5. Heading 2. So chapter 5 is going to be about technical and on-page SEO without the jargon. Okay. So that I want to create an image for that. See. And then I've got a little quote here for you. Quote. You don't need to speak code. You need to understand what search engines love. Put that in here. You don't need to speak code. You need to understand what search engines love. So tell me, where are you guys from? Where are you listening in from? What is your business? I can give you a free shout out today. And if you like, I can do a free crawl of your website to see what you need to change or what you don't need to change. So there we go, apply. This is heading 3. So why technical SEO matters, even for non-techies. So that is heading 3. So imagine writing an incredible post or blog post, but no one reads it. Why? Because your site loads slowly, or Google can't crawl your page, or your links are broken. So that's no good. Just want to make this bold. Technical SEO is like a good foundation. It's invisible when it's working and devastating when it's not. The good news, you don't need to be a developer to get it right. In this chapter, I'll walk you through non-technical steps too. Firstly, make your site crawlable and indexable. Improve page speed and mobile friendliness. And ensure your content is Google friendly. So let's simplify the tech so your brilliance doesn't get buried. We're going to start here with heading 2. See. We are going to talk about the 6 essentials of technical SEO. No code required. First one we are going to talk about is, do this as a number point. The first one is mobile optimization. Number 2 is we're talking about site speed, load time. Number 3 is secure your site, HTTPS. Number 4, create a site map. Number 5, we're going to talk about fix broken links. And the 6th one is use schema markup. Bonus, get rich results. So these are the 6 points we are going to start off with in this chapter. Just want to clean this up a little bit. I think the first one we are talking about is, I just want to double check that this is all bold. Yes. Okay, so Google now indexes the mobile version of your site first. That means your desktop site is secondary. So what do you need to do? So mobile friendliness comes first. So what do you need to do is use a responsive theme or template. Test on various devices. Keep buttons tap friendly. Avoid text or buttons that are too small. And what tool can you use for this? You can use Google Mobile Friendly Test. Now, I use Ubersuggest, but these are the options that you have. Then, number 2 is your time. Site speed, the load time is slow sites lose both visitors and rankings. What's your target for this? You need 2.5 seconds load time or less. Compress images. Use tools like Tiny PNG. I use my Canva. Minimize use of pop-ups or heavy script. So what tools can you use for this? Your page speed insight tool. You can use Ubersuggest. And to compress your images, Tiny PNG or Canva. The third one that we will be utilizing is, or the third one that we will be talking about is to secure your site's HTTPS. So if your site doesn't use HTTP SSL certificate, Google will label it as not secure. And so, 2 things you need to do is make sure your hosting provider includes a free SSL and use HTTPS / consistently in internal links. Next one we will be talking about is create a site map. Okay, so let's have a look here. So you need to create a sitemap.xml file. Helps Google crawl your site efficiently. So how do we do this? Or how you need to do this is platforms like WordPress via Rank Math or Yoast and Wix auto-generate this. Submit it in your Google Search Console. Now we are going to talk about fix broken links. Number 5. So we're going to fix broken links. So Google hates dead ends. So broken links hurt your SEO and your UX. So do monthly checks using Broken Link Finder or Broken Link Checker. I can give you the link URL. Just copy it in here for you. So there is, you will check for broken links, or you can use Ubersuggest. They do that too for you. I can never pronounce this. Ahrefs, or like I said, I can never pronounce this. Ahrefs or SEMrush if you use premium tools. Same with Ubersuggest. Okay. And next one, use schema markup. Bonus, get rich results. So let's have a look here. Schema is code that tells Google what your content is. Article, FAQs, review, etc. This helps you with, I want to do a bold there. What does it help you with? It helps you with featured snippets, star ratings, FAQ drop-downs in search. And then use plugins like Rank Math or Yoast SEO to add schema without touching code. I don't touch code. If I have to, I throw it through ChatGPT. Next one is, let's do on-page SEO basics. This is where most freelancers win or lose. See, this is bold. I think I would like a image here. I would like an image there too. See, so we spoke about the 6 essential technical SEOs. Now we're going to go to on-page basics. This should be heading to, why did an error occur? What's going on here? Let me just redo that. Any questions thus far? So have you gone and checked your broken links? Did you utilize the link that I gave you to go check your broken links on your website? I'm going to put my website in there and see if I've got any broken links. I actually have a silly little website. I actually haven't done something great in a long time. So actually, let me put in ledboxframe.com. That's one of my clients. Find broken links. Okay, so let's find some broken links. There we go. That got fixed. Okay, we're talking about on-page SEO basics. Process 12 web pages, 13 links. Have a look there later. Okay, so on-page SEO is what you can control directly on your blog post or your services page. Let's do a little checklist. Heading 3. So the on-page SEO checklist. So for every page you post, you create. So we've got an element and we've got a what to do. Just want to create a checklist over here. So we are going to add in a table, one at a header and a header column. So we've got here the element, what to do. So element, what to do, and check. Make this options. So URL would be short, clean, and keyword rich. So your URL should be short, clean, and keyword rich. Example, /O for creators. Title tags, you'll need to consider your title tags. So includes primary keywords under 60 characters. Okay. Then your meta description needs to be clear benefit plus keyword plus under 160 characters. Title tag, your meta description should clear benefit, keyword under 160 characters. Your H1 tag should be one main heading includes the keyword. Okay. Your heading 2 and your heading 3 should be used for subtopics include related terms. Your first 100 words should mention the target keyword early. Okay. Internal links should link to 1 to 2 relevant posts on your site. Okay. Your external links should link to 1 to 2 high authority sources, example Google or HubSpot or any other that you have. Then your alt text on images should describe what's shown plus use relevant phrases. So that's a lot to take in. So let's go through this again. So to double check your SEO score is correct, we have this little mini checklist that we will add into the book for you. And what you will have to check for is your URL. Is it short, clean, and keyword rich? Then you've got to check your title. Spelled that wrong. Title tag. Does it include your primary keyword? And is it under 60 characters? Your meta description. Does it have clear benefit? Does it have clear keywords? And is it under 160 characters? Your heading 1 tag. Does it have one main heading and includes the keyword? Your heading 2 and heading 3s used for subtopics includes related terms. Your first 100 words, does it mention the target keyword early? Your internal links, do you have 1 to 2 relevant posts on your site? External links, do you have 1 to 2 high authority sources, example Google or HubSpot? And your alt text on images, does it describe what is shown in the image? And does it use relevant phrases? Next up, in chapter 5, heading 2 is use ChatGPT to help with your on-page SEO. That's heading 2. Now, how do we do that? You can prompt ChatGPT. What can you prompt ChatGPT to do for you? Suggest optimized titles, rewrite meta descriptions, generate FAQs for schema, find semantic keywords to include. For example, you can ask ChatGPT, write an SEO optimized blog title and meta description for a post about how freelancers can use AI to write blogs faster. So you can utilize that. If you want to do that as a little quote. I was going to do that again now. Let me put this prompt in here for you for ChatGPT. Take out suggestions. I actually want to create an image for there. So here is an example prompt that you can use. There we go. Now let's go on to a study. Who doesn't love a study? That will be heading 3. And I would like that to be an image as well. Let's get my case study here ready for you. So the client I was working with is an online business coach. What was the problem? The blog posts weren't ranking despite being well written. So we did a bit of an audit, and what the audit revealed was there was no alt text on images. Pages took 6+ seconds to load, and the site had no sitemap or schema. So how did we proceed to fix this? We started off compressing the images and installed a plugin, a caching plugin. That's something I can't pronounce either. Then we added internal linking and alt text. And then what we did was we used rank math to implement schema and generate a sitemap. And what was the result? The result was 3 times organic traffic in 45 days without changing the writing itself. So that is quite a big change. Okay. Now we're at the take action part of the chapter, this is where you will write down your information accordingly. I will ask questions. You will write down information. And I would like to have an image for that too. So the CW DigiMark action plan for chapter 5. So in here, I'm going to ask you in the book, and you'll have a section to write down your answers, is run your website through page speed insights and fix the top issues. So, let's see something. That's correct. So fixing the top issues. So what we're going to do is here. So we've got issue 1. See what I would like. So you're going to write down issue 1. Like that. Issue 2. And we'll have an issue 3. So you're going to write those down. Issue 3. Next thing that we will do is check if your site has a sitemap and if it's submitted to Google Search Console. So we are going to do this. Do it like we did earlier. We're going to do a yes or no to-do list. Either you're going to tick yes or you're going to tick no. And then what you're going to do is open one of your blog posts and do a mini on-page SEO audit using the checklist above. Okay, so we can actually take this checklist and copy and paste it. C, Control V. There we go. Awesome. We are not going to start a 6th chapter today. We've done 2 chapters today. But the next chapter is going to be SEO driven content that converts. And that is what we will be doing next Monday. Now, while we are here, we can do some image generation for this book. Let's see if we've got still processing the broken links. So we have an image here. So this image, save it. But what still works and works better than ever? Image 54. Let's put it here in the back for us. What tips do you want to give me, TikTok? So, but still works and works better than ever is high quality, intent driven, optimized content that answers real questions from real people. Let's add that into the book and let's go to images. Let's change this one now, something different. So these are the things that we have been talking about today. Unstable internet, of course. So that is what we have been talking about. Any questions? We are now going to create another image. See where I am. So my prompt is create an image for digital landscape A4 842 by 595 px. Always use my mascot. The next image I want to create is SEO is still about visibility and trust. So let's have a look. Let's talk about. So who wants to talk about what is on the screen right now? We've got 30 more minutes left before I say goodbye. So talk to me. Well, that's generating. We can talk about this again. So we started off by saying we're starting off with chapter 4. What still works in SEO? Just want to make here because so the algorithms evolve, but the mission stays the same. Be the best answer. The myth that SEO is dead. Every time Google launches an update, someone on social media shouts, SEO is dead. Let's be clear. SEO isn't dead. Lazy SEO is. And here's what's true. Keyword stuffing is dead. Thin, generic content is dead. Trying to game Google is definitely dead. But what still works, and works better than ever, is high quality, intent-driven, optimized content that answers real questions from real people. Hey. So SEO is still about visibility and trust. So Google's mission is still changed. It still wants to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. So if your content helps, educates, is organized and accessible, comes from a credible source, Google still wants to rank it. The trick is knowing how. So what still works in SEO 2025 edition? Topical authority. Rather than writing about 50 random things, become known for 3 to 5 deep topics. If I can do this still. If you're Charlene Williams at CW DigiMark, your topical pillars might be SEO for freelancers, using ChatGPT for content, personal brand building, AI tools for marketers. Now, I'm going to go and see what I can actually provide for my clients, what their 3 to 5 deep topics should be. So let's start with hardware for you. So hardware for you, right in here. Topical authority. What 3 to 5 topics is hardware for you known for? Look at the website hardwareforyou.co.uk. The goal clustered, focused content around their area of expertise. Okay, so these are, I'm going to go to that Notion, hardware for you. So, client number 1, hardware for you. What is their 3 to 5 core topics? The 3 to 5 core topics should be DIY tools and furniture fixings. They stock quality dowel rods, cabinet lid stays, adjustable drawer runners, and similar essentials for home improvement and furniture assembly. Example, premium oak dowel rods and replacement drawer runners. This aligns well with guides on how to install cabinet lid stays or choosing the right drawer runner. I want to go, so I am on hardware for you. I want to build a thing here. So I'm doing that. Their second topic should be stylish home accessories and decor. A curated collection of decorative accessories, doorstops, candle holders, rustic ornaments, tailored for a cozy, character-rich home. Content can cluster around seasonal decor ideas, gift-worthy home accents, or functional decor for clutter-free living. The third topic that they should be talking about is architectural hardware and fittings. Regular adding traditional and vintage hardware like polished brass handles, butterfly hinges, hat and coat hooks, and French style plates. Expert clusters could include how to choose brass finishes, restoring antique door fittings, or mixing modern and vintage hardware. The fourth topic should be garden and outdoor decor. The new arrivals feature garden ornaments, example Tin Man statue, hinting at a niche in a garden style. Potential clusters creating a whimsical garden, outdoor decorative hardware tips, and garden gift guides. By aligning content with these pillars, DIY and fixings, home decor, architectural hardware, and gardenware, hardware for you can reinforce topical authority, improve SEO, and speak directly to the key audience, practical design conscious DIYs, and homemakers. So now let's go to my other client is LED box frame. We've got LED box frame. Topical authority, what 3 to 5 topics is LED box frame known for, and we'll put in the website is ledboxframe.com, and then you do a snippet with ledboxframe.com, and let's find out. Okay. So we are on LED. And LED box frame is known for. What topics should they talk about? There are 3 to 5 core content pillars that LED box frame shines in, based on their website and brand identity. Custom LED light box frames. What it is, bespoke light boxes made in the UK, fully customizable with user-uploaded photos, names, dates, quotes, or art. Why it matters? Positions LED box frame as an expert in the transforming personal memories into illuminated wall art. Ideas, tutorials, how to upload photos, design, text, behind the scenes, craftsmanship, custom design, trends. Second topic would be emotional gifting and personalization. What is it? What it is. Bias towards emotional gift items, weddings, anniversaries, graduations, baby rooms with deeply personal touches. Why it matters, emphasizes design to wow and made to order, USPs through heartfelt storytelling, content ideas, customer testimonials, gift guide posts, gifts that glow up, spotlighting niche themes, anime moon animal frames. Third topic could be eco-friendly and handcrafted quality. What it is, UK made items using sustainable sourced wood, energy efficient LEDs, and minimal packaging. Why it matters, reinforces trust, quality alignment with eco conscious consumers. Content ideas, sustainably wood sourcing story, LED energy efficient comparison, packaging, unboxing experience. Then plug and glow, simplicity and tech. What it is, no fuss setup, plug in, glow up, battery powered with remote insert swapping. What matters, highlights user friendly and flexible design, appealing to less tech savvy buyers. Content ideas, how to set up reels, swapping pictures, picture inserts, battery versus plug power options. And the third topic would be theme design spotlight. What it is, niche collections, anime, northern lights, skulls, cityscapes, transport for fandom and aesthetic driven users. Why it matters, shows versatility in design and targets passionate micro communities. Content ideas, fan community spotlights, pick a theme, design collabs, gallery or best selling pieces per category. And why this matters, By centering content around these 3 to 5 defined expertise areas, a LED box frame can command topical authority around customized eco-friendly light art, drive organic traffic through targeted long-tail searches, increase CTR and conversions with emotionally resonant and product educational content, and engage micro-communities within themes and fandoms. Next customer is my Lorem Wellness customer. So Control C, Lorem, Control V, and I would like to go to their website, Lorem Care. So topical authority topics for Lorem Care, known for, put their website in here, is loremcare.co.uk. So what does Lorem Care? I want to go to Lorem Care's workspace. So these are the topics that Lorem Care should be talking about. So here are 3 to 5 focused topical authority themes that Lorem Care clearly demonstrates through its website content and which offer great potential for cluster expertise-led content. Emo oil, skincare and soothing balms, with flagship products like the Emu Balm, Emu Oil Skin Serum and Emu Oil Capsules. Lorem Care highlights Emu Oil's deep absorbing, hydrating and soothing properties. Articles and guides could explore uses, ingredients, benefits, skincare routines, and skin recovery, emphasizing this range's unique natural composition. Emo oil, internal wellness and supplements. The Emo oil capsules, 500 milligrams soft gels with omega fatty acids and vitamin E, represents the brand's entry into internal wellness solutions. Content clusters should include wellness benefits, comparisons to topical use, supplement regimes, and holistic health advice. I can never pronounce this either. Ashwagandha, muscle, joint, and stress support. Recently launched products: Ashwagandha Muscle and Joint Balm, Calm Balm, and Ashwagandha Capsules highlight natural support for movement, recovery, and stress-related care. Potential content themes include stress relief, muscle recovery guides, and ingredient spotlight posts. And the fourth talking point: natural ingredients, history, origins, and science. The site educates users on ingredients, heritage, such as emu oils, indigenous roots, and fatty acid profile. Helpful content could include ingredient origin stories, science-backed benefits, usage tips, and comparisons with similar natural remedies. Fifth is company story and professional therapy partnerships. The Our Story page outlines Lorem Care's origins from 2013's first balm to Ashwagandha range in 2024, and professional collaborations with physiotherapists, chiropractors, sports therapists, etc. Content here could include brand storytelling, therapy case studies, best practice usage guides, and professional testimonials. Now let's go to my fourth client, and this is the Property Finders. So the Property Finders website, we are topical authority, and we write here the Property Finders. Their website is thepropertyfinders.com. So let's have a look. Here we go, the Property Finders. And what can we talk about here? So let me just do a little snippet. So here are 4 focus topic clusters that the Property Finders clearly own as part of their topical authority on their site. Buyer exclusive representation and due diligence. They emphasize working only for the buyer, not the seller, with a full transparency and uncovering hidden issues. Property detectives, their number 1 rule is to preview and check properties beforehand and protect buyers. Location first, property second. Consistently stresses the importance of defining the right location before property selection. They guide buyers on choosing regions that match their lifestyle and logistics, negotiation, market insight, and pricing strategy. They provide detailed insights into current market trends via reports and podcasts, yield expectations, and saving tactics, helping buyers to get the best deal. Legal, tax, and regulation guidelines, buyers' FAQs. The FAQ hub cleanly addresses Spain-specific legal tax queries like golden visas, buying taxes and region, capital gains, AML rules, etc., helping demystify the Spanish buying process. Then I have just signed my husband as a client. So, my daughter's looking at me funny. So, we are going to go through his business. So, he is Troy FX. I did do a website for him about 2 years ago, but he's not utilizing that website anymore. So what I am going to do is I am going to go, the company that he works through is CTI, City Traders Imperium, and Academy. I'm going to go to the Academy because he's part of the Academy, and he is here somewhere. Courses, performance coach. He is a performance coach. So I'm going to utilize this website for him for now. So what he should be talking about. I'm going to have to create a new workspace, which is for TroyFX. This is for work with my team, marketing, and doing the marketing for my husband. Continue. And we will be saying goodbye soon. Now take me to Notion. Continue with free plan for now. Done. Changes to settings. This is Troy FX workspace. General Troy FX's workspace. Update. Now, what my husband in his business will be talking about is thought for a few seconds. Based on the content available on CTI Academy's site and related profile for Troy FX, City Traders Imperium's performance coaching lead is strongly associated with the following key areas and topical authority: trader, performance, psychology, and mindset. Reflected in CTI's Trading Psychology Blueprint courses and their one-on-one coaching, TroyFX focuses on mastering emotional control, discipline, fear, and greed management in mental resilience for consistent trading. Prop firm challenge preparation. TroyFX helps clients navigate the unique pressures of proprietary trading evaluations by developing structured routines, psychological readiness, and performance habits tailored to passing prop firm assessments. Building discipline and consistency. The coaching offering emphasizes discipline, execution of trading plans, reducing impulsivity, enforcing routines, and maintaining focus through a one-to-one support. Resilience through drawdowns and setbacks. A clear theme in the coaching is enhancing psychological resilience, overcoming setbacks, managing drawdowns, and maintaining a growth mindset during challenging market swings. High performance workmanship. By delivering personalized, expert-led performance coaching, not just generic courses, TroyFX supports traders across strategy, selection, risk control, and emotional mastery to help them become funded and perform consistently. Recommended content clusters for TroyFX Authority Hub. Create a focused content strategy around these themes: mindsets and emotions in trading. Deep dives into fear, greed, overtrading, and recovery techniques after losses. Prop firm prep tactics. Articles and guides on psychological routines, self-assessment, and readiness drills tailored to challenge phases. Discipline and routine building. Practical checklists and frameworks for habit stacking, execution discipline, and journaling. Resilience and bounce back strategies. Case studies on setback recovery, handling drawdowns, and stress management routines. And elite performance coaching models, behind the scenes of one-on-one coaching structures, mentor training dynamics, and transformation stories. These 5 pillars reflect Troy FX's expertise in creating elite trading mindset and discipline framework tailored to high-stakes environments. They offer clear, clusterable themes for content that can drive topical authority and audience trust in the performance coaching space. So, I'm going to send this to my husband, Troy. Go, Control V, send. And that is basically a wrap, guys. So, any questions? Anything you would like to talk to me about? My husband just wants to know here. Go. So it is time to say goodbye. Before we say send him. So, did you at least... Well, thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you learned something today. Thank you. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're working on LED box, and we are doing promotional content tomorrow. We've got something exciting that we want to promote. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow, guys.